morning. Welcome to Trail Grazers Bugging Out. And once again, we are up at the cabin. We stayed away for about a week and we're back up here to do more chores. So we are going to be doing several things this time. This video will continue into the cleaning the Viking range, but we're going to do a couple of other videos too while we're up here. We're certainly going to take a ride on Max that you see right there. We'll show you just a little bit more of the property. We arrived late yesterday afternoon, and by the time we were unpacking, which was lighter this time than last time because we did not bring the Blue Eddies, it's getting warm up here and we felt like we could handle with other equipment staying warm at night, and we did. In fact, it got so hot that we turned everything off and Jim piled the covers over on me. But we are, if you notice, things are a little bit more green this week than they were last week. It's very overcast. There's no rain predicted, but what that means is we're going to have a slow solar day, so we're going to have to be careful with our use of electricity. So here's the pond. The frog was very active last night after it got dark. He just croaked and croaked. I think he wants a friend. And David has done some what he called curb appeal, cleaned up all the wood over there, and it's stacked right between those two stumps and also on the porch. They're coming up, at least he's coming up. I hope Sarah comes as well in a day or two, probably Saturday, and we're going to do some things together there too. So we're stacking little stacks of firewood in various places, but there's a lot more to go. We're going to go into the kitchen now. Jim took kind of a caught himself before it was a full fall getting out of the truck yesterday, so he's having some pain today. But he's going to help me with the stove if he possibly feels like it. So we're going to go ahead and go into the kitchen and get started on that project. Well, here we are, do our most favorite project ever together.
Oh, great.
I'm so grateful that he has offered to help me with this because it's huge. I don't think it's going to take a long time like the kitchen took a day and a half.
3 days is what I thought.
I think we'll be done in maybe 2 or 3 hours with this. But it's a mess. There's a little bit of mouse stuff around. We found down here in this corner. In fact, I'll show you. Do you want to explain what you're going to be doing on this project?
On this project. Okay. I've got the best part. I'm going to end up putting the Easy Off oven cleaner in. I'm going to spray it inside on both sides. And we're going to wait an hour and 15 minutes. Then we'll go ahead and wipe it off and see what happens from that point. And then we end up having the degreaser also, especially for the grill itself, or the griddle, whichever one it is. And we'll go ahead and spray it on and see what happens as far as cleaning it. And we also have to be able to go ahead and get these pans, what are these called?
That's my part.
Oh, then I will back off. Well, I will also end up putting stainless steel cleaner on the hood and see how that works out. And we'll kind of go from that point. And Pam's going to explain her part, and we'll kind of go from there.
So I'm going to do all of the removables. So all of the racks that have been taken out are piled up over on the countertop for me. I have a sink of really hot soapy water ready. And then, of course, these little things that go over the burner I'm going to take, and the little plates over the flame, as well as the little tray things. Those are all part of my responsibility while Jim is cleaning up the exterior and the interior. Now, I really tried to find somebody in the largest town nearest us to actually come out and do this for us. And I called 3 different places, and they were all very positive about it, said yes, they'd get back to me with scheduling, and of course, I was ghosted by all three, and I don't blame them. It would be a really long way to come. And even though we were willing to pay for it, dreading this job, we're left with it and we can handle it. I did find a printout from a company in Colorado, actually, that handles Viking ranges. How to clean a Viking range, oven, burners, and griddle. And so actually they call it a griddle.
Oh, okay. Wow. I got it
don't know.
right.
And so what they suggest are the products that Jim just shared with you, along with soft scrub, which they suggest for the things that I'm going to be using. So not a lot of mouse damage here. Mostly it is just 30 years of neglect. I don't know that it's ever been cleaned before, but I can see that it has been abused. Boil overs have not been cleaned up and that kind of thing. So we've got our work cut out for us for the next few hours. I hope we can be done in maybe 2 or 3 hours.
Maybe by midnight.
Maybe by midnight. But we will be taking a break and going out on the Max. And in a separate video, we'll take you along on that ride. Want to show you a little bit of the property that you haven't seen before. So are you ready to get busy?
No.
Me either. Shall we do it anyway?
Let's go ahead and do it.
Okay, we'll see you soon. So we discovered some things we want to show you. So we've been at this for 4 hours now. Jim is wiping out the oven. We've got
for an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, we're partway through this mess. And I've got a bunch of clean things piled up over there. More dirty stuff in the sink. Here's the griddle. We found a drawer that pulls out, and here is the grease pan, the catcher. So we can just put that drawer back in when we're done with it. With those mouse nests that we found right here and right here, this is the heating element to the griddle. If we would have started that griddle, we would have started a major fire. And so we're very, very grateful. One of the things that we are now concerned about is that I'm now unsure whether I want to use these ovens. There are places that we can't get to check out to see if there are any mouse homes where the fire is for heating the ovens. And so we're talking very much about talking to the owner and seeing if he will get somebody to come up from Las Vegas who knows about things like this, and we'll do a security check on the oven, on the whole stove actually. We're not going to get it completely clean. It's just absolutely impossible. 30 years of gunk has just taken its toll, but we are going to get it clean enough to where we figure we can use the top burners and the griddle. But I'm not going to chance the ovens, not at this point. So we are, what, Jim, 5, 6 hours in now?
10 hours.
We're not 10 hours in, you wish. But we've got a lot done. It is not perfect. After 30 years probably of burned on grease, there's just no way. But we made a great discovery. These little tabs right here and on the other side, they lift up, and the burn compartment where the element is underneath. And I checked in both ovens. We lifted those up and checked them. There are no mouse houses there at all, no little nests. And so we are thrilled. I think we're going to be able to use the ovens just fine. So next step for us is to get everything put back together again, and we'll bring you back when it's all spiffy. Well,
Do we hold hands, or what do we do here?
well, we wanted to see this sparkling Viking between us, so, but we are filthy dirty. We both need a shower. Our clothes need washing, but the Viking is clean. And we feel like it is safe enough for us to use not just the burners, but also the ovens. And so, I don't know if you can see this. Let me just tilt the camera down a little bit. But there's that oven that was so dirty before. The little one looks about the same. The griddle is as clean as we can get it. I took some of the seasoning off of it while I was cleaning it, and so we will need to re-season it, but we know how to do that. So this will be a wonderful, wonderful addition to our times up here at the cabin, and pretty soon I'll be baking a first loaf of bread. So
Congratulations. You did it.
you did it too. And thank you so much for helping me.
Yeah.
I could not have done this by myself.
Works both ways.
It does. And there was some heavy lifting, literally. This griddle weighed an awful lot.
Only 20 pounds.
Right. So thank you so much for being with us on this huge adventure. And we will have you along on more adventures up here at the cabin.
Shop.